I know the place, I've been here many times before, and I wanted to introduce it to my friends. I think it's a place where it's a sort of, I'm not sure remember, but to realize that this is sort of like, that this happened. So it is a place of to remember, and also every time I'm here, I'm just discovering some new names of new parts of the monument. Because it's difficult to be here and not to read the names, and that makes it more like it's always about numbers when it's about the Holocaust, and no one knows what 5 million people mean, because it's too big of a number to understand. And if you walk across this monument and you read all the names and also see the ages of the people at the time they died, got murdered, then that is quite that makes it much more, how you say, tangible, or like understandable that this really happened. The whole combination of the idea about the design of the monument, the location of the monument, actually very close to the old Jewish quarter. It's the same like the, I don't know how you call them in English, the struikelstenen. You have these plaquettes in front of buildings, over, like
on the streets
all over here. It's a German project, but I always stop. Well, I sometimes stop and also read who used to live at that place and their names, and
Okay. And you think in Amsterdam in this has done enough to like commemorate the atrocities happening in the past, or you sometimes wish there would be more awareness?
It's a very difficult question, because I don't know if it's enough. Like, it depends on the person you ask.
And for you?
I think this is a national monument, and there are a lot of monuments, and I think it's relatively late. On the other hand, you see that there's still so much history being uncovered, and new stories being told. So yeah, I'm not sure. Like, to me, it's not that it's not enough, but I'm not saying that it can't be more.
Okay. Connected to the memorial and to the genocide that happened in Namibia, that is connected to my fieldwork, I decided to ask strangers to locate the country of Namibia on a blank map. This was the result. Okay, so could you show me on the map where the country Namibia is, if you have any idea? Okay, and do you know about the genocide that happened in 1904?
Yeah.
You know who committed the genocide?
Germany.
Okay, and where did you learn about this?
I learned about it way too late, actually 3 years ago, and none of my educational path taught me about that. It was just self-education at some point.
Okay, very interesting. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be completely precise, but just if you have any idea where the country is.
Here.
Can you zoom on it?
Zambia.
Okay, and do you know anything about the history of Namibia? Like, have you heard about the genocide that happened in 1904?
No. I know it's it was colonized by the Germans, so everyone speaks German there. I mean, not everyone, but yeah, that's pretty much the only thing I know.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
This game showed me how different people know different historical events depending on which education they're coming from. But sadly, I realized that the genocide in Namibia is something that is definitely undertaught in our society, especially in Western Europe.